today we are doing a keto pizza dough. That's right, keto pizza dough. There we go. Perfect for if you're gluten free, if you have any tolerances or any allergies. This is a great place to do this here. Starting really simple, super easy. All right. Let's take 2 ounces of cream cheese right in the pot. Cup and a half of mozzarella shredded right in there, just like that, guys. And get your oven preset for 425. All right. We're gonna take it right over to the pot, into the stove. Get a nice medium-low heat, medium-high kind of heat. And then we're gonna keep mixing it and going and going and going just like this. Now this recipe also you can do with a food processor. It works just as good also, but I mean for me, to get a more smoother dough, this is my preference. So I'm gonna mix it until it's like everything's nice and melted. Make a nice dough ball. And it should take at least like, it depends on how fast you can stir, how fast the cheese melts. I would say roughly maybe 5 minutes. Pot's hot enough to keep it melted. When you see a nice mixture where everything is like super together, like all mixed in, like just about a little more, it's almost done. All right, we're gonna take this back over to the counter and add the rest of our ingredients. So now the recipe calls for 1 egg. So for me, if you're not quite comfortable doing this, you can crack it in a separate bowl and add it little by little so you don't run the risk of overcooking the egg or curdling the egg. But why not? I'm gonna crack mine right in there, and I'm gonna make sure I'm stirring to make sure it doesn't cook the egg itself. We don't wanna cook the egg. Just keep it going. It may look crazy at first, but trust me, it works really, really fine. Just make sure you keep on stirring it so it doesn't cook the egg. We don't want to have scrambled eggs in a pot. It's not breakfast time, guys, it's lunch. This is great for like a lunch or for a dinner. Honestly, this pizza crust, it doesn't rise very much, and you don't want it to rise either. You want it to be like a flatbread. So you can create your own toppings, your own sauces, all that. This video is pretty much just to let you see how to make this dough itself, the crust. So once the egg is almost in there, let's whip it good. Make sure it's all good and mixed together. Perfect, just like that. Next we're gonna add, this is about 3/4 cup of almond flour. Toss it right in there, just like that. And mix it all together to get a nice ball of dough, ball. Like I said, you can use it in a food processor too. I find it easier to just do it all in the pot. Just like that. See how it's becoming like a nice sticky ball dough? It's almost there, and it's almost touchable. I'm gonna keep mixing it. And here you can flavor it too. My recipe doesn't call for all of this, but if you want to, I'll say go for it. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to it just to give some more flavor to that crust itself. So add a little salt and pepper, just a taste, I guess maybe a pinch or two, like that. I'm going to also add a little rosemary. Just like I said, this is whatever you want to do to enhance that crust for you. And a pinch of oregano also to mix it all together. Go. There we go. See that nice ball? That's exactly what you're going for. Okay. You're gonna set it to the side. The last step for this, we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap. And we're going to let it rest in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Okay. You want to let all the structures and integrity of the dough build up so that it's super pliable later. Okay. Just gonna pop that off. Right in there, just like that. Wrap it gently, and that's it, folks. We're gonna let that rest for 30 minutes, and we'll be back to get that worked out, okay? Stay tuned. Don't even need it right now. But what I will say is this, in order to handle this dough, when it's spread it nice to make a nice flatbread, you're going to want to get a little oil to the side. Put your hands in some of that oil so you can maneuver this without sticking to your hands. Just like that. Take a little more. I'm just going to spread it on out. See how I start sticking a little bit? Get some more oil. If you don't have any oil, you can use cooking spray. Spray your hands with cooking spray and just go ahead and get it all nice and flattened out. Thick. You want it super thin as possible without being like transparent where you can see the sheet. But you do want it thin. And I went ahead, I did spray my hands with oil with the cooking spray. It works a lot easier and a lot better. So after you got that nice thin like that, you're gonna take a fork and poke as many holes as possible. Like I said, you don't want this to rise. It will rise on you. We want flatbread, flat. All right, got a nice amount of holes. Next, in the oven, like I said, we had the oven preheated for 425. Pop this bad boy in the oven for about 10 minutes, watch it. If you need to pop some more holes in it to be flavored, okay? All right, so we're gonna put that timer on 10 minutes and be right back. The bottom cooks a lot faster than the top does. So what we're actually gonna do is flip this guy over and use the bottom as our toppings, and then this part, the top, will be our bottom. That would crisp up really well for us. So make sure you're really careful. This just came out the oven, okay? So I'm gonna take it just like this and flip it right over. And peel it back, just like that. I'm gonna clear this guy out the way so no one gets burned. And so we're gonna use the bottom as our top now. So we got a nice cool pan so we can touch and do all the good stuff. This is now our top. So we're gonna take a little tomato sauce or pizza sauce. You can buy your own, you can make your own. I just took a little tomato sauce, add a little salt, pepper, some oregano, things like that. And as you know, one thing about flatbreads is flatbreads typically don't have that much sauce. They have a little bit, just enough you can taste it, but we're not gonna dredge it with it. We wanna keep it nice and crispy still. So I'm just spreading a little bit all over, just like that. Make sure I get from every corner, every crevice, all that good stuff. Just like that, guys. Super simple, super fast, super delicious. Great snack, great pre-dinner, or if you're by yourself, maybe you don't eat that much, just be good for your dinner also. So I'm doing it just like that, should be perfectly fine. Next, we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese shredded. It's probably maybe about a cup and a half. You don't need all of it, but I'm just gonna spread it all the way around. I love cheese. If you love cheese too, go crazy, okay? So all we're doing is going crazy today. That's it. If you like a lot of cheese, go crazy. I love cheese. So that's it shredded right there. I made some, bought some of these guys. No one really makes pepperoni at home, but I bought some pre-sliced already. It makes it a little easier for you. Spread it all around. And you can do your own toppings. Don't follow what I'm doing. I just want to show you the pizza crust itself. How you can take keto and make it a delicious flatbread. Just like that. What do you want from me? So good. Next, I took some bacon. I pre-cooked a little bit. I didn't cook them all the way because I didn't want them to be fully cooked. But I par cooked them so that way they have time to crunch up too. Just like that. Let's take some fresh mozzarella just like this. Like I said, I love cheese, guys. Put that out of there. My cooking board here. Cutting board, sorry. Take a few of these mozzarella balls here. Fresh mozzarella. I'm gonna slice them just in half. Super simple, super easy. Just place them anywhere you like. Just like that. Set to the side. Actually, we're gonna hold on to that. Actually, I'm gonna need this a little longer. I'm gonna bake a little basil on there. But guys, a secret technique for this, if you love basil, don't put that much on it now. Save it for like halfway baked through, so it still stays green and vibrant. Okay. I'm gonna put some on now just because I love that freshness it gives when it bakes and heats up. So I'll sprinkle a little bit on just like that. Put it all the way around. All right, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven. The oven is still set at 425. I'm gonna pop it back in there, watch it, maybe, I wanna say 10 minutes, but watch it in that 10 minute period. Watch it from there. If you need a little more color, adjust it, so forth, okay? All right, be back, guys. Thanks. Oh, yeah, look at that, folks. So you can see the shredded cheese that I already started to brown, but the fresh mozzarella pieces are still white. Perfect pizza. Last minute garnish. I'm just gonna throw some more basil on top, just to brighten up some more flavor on there for us. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, folks. Well, once again, thank you so much for tuning in with Chef Momo here. I'm about to dig down on this keto pizza. No gluten, no sugars, none of that stuff. Only keto, healthy fats right here for us. Right, thanks again for tuning in. Chef Momo's out, guys.